So what is the deal of por versus para? They both can be translated for. So if you're finding it difficult to understand when to use por and when to use para, just know that that is normal. The website SpanishDICT.com gives these explanations of when to use por and when to use para. Would be the top part here. They say to use por when there is movement, ways of traveling, ways of communication, exchanges, duration, motivation. They also say to use para for destinations, recipients, deadlines, and goals. Now, you probably noticed I had a few more questions on the bottom of that whiteboard. I'm going to put it back up again. This is basically, in my opinion, kind of a summary of what all those specific things would mean. Depending on which book you read, which website you go to, you may see a slightly different exact list of when to use por and when to use para. But basically, in my opinion, I'm going to put this back up here. This is what it is boiled down to. You would use por if you're trying to show how, if you could answer the question how, why, or how long. How, why, or how long. Okay, so if you wrote a song, why did you write the song? What was the motivation behind writing the song? Now, you would use para for what, who, when, and where. Sorry, I read those backwards. So, for or to what? Like if you're using those questions, so I'm going to use the example of a song. Let's say I have a song, I wrote a song on a piece of paper and I'm giving it to someone. I'm like, here, this is for you. I would say, es para ti, if I'm using the to form. Es para ti. I'm giving it to them. They're a recipient. So I could think about for who is this song? The song is for that person, so I would use para. However, if I just love this person so much and I wrote the song because of them, I would say por ti. Or if I'm telling you, I wrote the song because of you. Lo escribí por ti, o la escribí por ti. It's because of you. I could say es por ti y para ti. It's because of you and also for you. So it's the motivation behind the song, but also I'm giving you the song, if that makes sense. So that's why sometimes you will hear both those phrases. You will hear someone say por ti. You will hear someone say para ti. It just depends on what the exact meaning is that they are trying to convey. So I'm going to put a picture of this in a post so that you can look at it a little more closely. You can practice writing some sentences and ask me any other questions you have. And there are also other expressions that don't directly translate to these meanings, but you just kind of have to memorize it. I will also include those in future posts. Please let me know if there are any other questions. Hopefully this helped a little bit figure out when to use por and when to use para. Adios!